Hello and welcome back to the Saintly Scots. So, last time we took a little bit of land in northern France, so we need to wait for our threat to decay a little bit. So, yeah, back to that. I would be going over, my plan was to do some education of our child, but unfortunately, we can't do that because, well, our child's over in Trebizond. Can I even assign him guardians? I mean, I could try, right? But you can still say no. Oh wait, no, that's fine. I can assign him guardians if I want to. Yeah, but only from his court? Or wait, no, I could assign him me as a guardian? Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine then. I can still assign him guardian. So I can do education of our child. Now, our child has his first trait. Now, with his trait, willful, if I go and have a look at the wiki that I was using earlier, it's got a nice little chart and it tells you what you need to do for willful, or like, is it a good trait, is it a bad trait, all that sort of stuff. So willful is good for martial. So there is nothing that we need to do with willful. Nothing whatsoever that needs to be done. So that's fine. We can just leave willful alone. Nothing needs to be done. He will continue being good with willful. His guardian could change, but there's no point changing his guardian right now because the educator's skill influence doesn't actually apply until they're 14.5 years old, roughly. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. Also, apparently, it's good to delay picking education focus until they're 15. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, that's kind of cool. That well, it kind of defeats the whole purpose, but, you know, we could try that at least once. So we'll hold off. Although, because he's a leader, he might actually just get to choose his own education focus. I don't know. Right, let's unpause, let things go. We have a lot of money coming in, which is good. We're actually making money again because our domain is no longer super high. So I think it's good. When can we change that law? We can change the law in 6th of December. So about a year's time. So yeah, just let it go as fast as it can and just chill. Marshall has discovered a man of great military talent. That's at 23. That is pretty good, Murray. Let's go and get rid of the... Well, actually our commanders are a little bit better now, aren't they? Yeah, Uthred for Murray there, though. That's fine. Not that we need the commanders right now, because we're obviously not declaring wars, but that's fine. As I snuck into the kitchen for my usual late snack, I chanced upon Countess Cian. We've been chatting and laughing for hours now, but the words have grown softer and her hands are touching. Suddenly she leans in and whispers softly in my ear. But here's the thing. We don't want to do that because I don't want to have any more children. I think we're at the right number of children now, so it will never happen. Which also gives us a ton of sex appeal. And then my wife is pregnant, so whatever. Whatever, game. You know, you do what you're gonna do. That's fine. Right. Barracks have been built. I could scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has managed to make my wife Melisande look passable. Passable? That's the best that we're going for. I find myself strangely attracted to her since a few weeks. Did she not look passable before? She seems fairly passable to me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try and get chaste. So she is with child. I should not look at her this way. Yeah, we did get chaste. That's fantastic. That's really quite good. So now our fertility is much lower. And this is likely to be our last child, which is perfect either way. Like whether it's a girl or a boy, that's absolutely fine for us. It occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral unbalance as affecting her mood. I could buy her something nice. Yeah, sure. I'll buy her something nice. I mean, we have some money from our crusade. You know, we can spare some of it. That's okay. Well, who can we righteously imprison? This guy, because he's trying to kill Roderick. Oh well, whatever. We still have our plot to kill the Basilius. Yeah, there's nothing we can do with that, so I'll just leave that there. Just remembered it because there was a plot on the screen. My liege, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. No you don't. You know, you're my vassal, you'll do as I say. A son was born to Emperor Malmur the Hammer and Empress Melisande named Ewan. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we'll have a Ewan. And we'll follow our education thing. It says thrift is generally best most of the time. But maybe we could choose something else for him here. Let's see what else. So it says don't choose etiquette and don't choose pride in the education thing. And don't choose don't choose the one that goes to conscientious. So, or don't get conscientious. I don't know. So I guess it's struggle or thrift. Well, our main child has struggles, so let's say, yeah, we'll give you thrift. That's fine. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it's probably going to be absolutely fine, but, you know, it's worth just trying it out once, see whether it makes it more fun. Probably won't, but that's fine. Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Tybod has been fighting them. There is truly a lack of discipline in your ranks. Mayor Ivor and Tybod have become vicious, bitter rivals. Oh, well, you know, that's just not on, really, but whatever. Ooh, what have we got here? No, that was negotiate, but that's gone away again. That's fine. I was probably with someone over here, but they probably went in there and then there was a war happening, so they just got kicked out again. That's fine. My marshal tells me one of my commanders, Malmur, has improved significantly. My spy master. Well, unfortunately, although improving, you're not actually going to ever be in charge of an army, so we should replace you with Uthred, who's been on and off again, our commander. I was just thinking there, I know that we've got some buildings that we might want to continue building, but also I forgot to do the vote for centralization. Everyone's a supporter, I'm not even going to council consideration, I'm just going to go for it. There we go. Medium centralization went through. That should have given us an extra domain size. It did. It just hasn't updated yet. There's no real way to update that. Maybe it'll update at the start of the month. Anyway. I know you've been feeling down recently, my court physician Coleman said to me. Try drinking this. It could help, though there are some risks involved. The rare concoction smells vaguely of ash. Not the most appealing prospect. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm depressed. Let's just drink something. Let's see if it works. Right. Although you can't quite put your finger on what's wrong, you don't feel quite right. I've got malaise. So I've got some kind of headache after drinking some unknown liquid. You know, I think he just tried to get us drunk. I think that's probably the answer here. Anyway, that gave us an extra domain. Our vassals should all like us a lot more now, which they do, which means they should provide more troops if we wanted them to, which they will. Also means that we should be making a little bit more money, which we are. We're making a little bit more money. That's fantastic news. Yeah. Colban states that his extensive medical experience leads him to the certain conclusion you have the flu. Doubt it, but whatever. Let's see. Next thing, I'm trying to think where I want to go now. Ah, yes, retinue. So with our money, instead of necessarily building more buildings, I think what we might want to do is just build a few more retinue. Because now we have some money to invest, let's build that first. So yeah, we now have an 8,000 man retinue. And we can continue upgrading here. So I might as well build the stables. That's the last thing we need to build in York. Here we can get another castle town. Nothing to build there, nothing to build there. Castle town requires castle walls. We might as well build that. Next one here, Stamford Bridge. We need castle infrastructure, or yeah, so we can't get either of those. I'll get a little bit of training grounds going on there. Guildhall, we need castle walls. We'll get castle walls. Selby and Leeds. Leeds, we can't get the castle town because we don't have the level. Can't get the castle walls. We get training grounds. That's fine. And then Selby, we can get ourselves... Oh, Castletown. Fantastic. And then in Ilkley, we can get ourselves... can't get Castletown, can't get Castle Walls. So I'll just get one of these training grounds. That's okay. Right. Unpause. Let everything go. To alleviate your pain, Colban lit 3 candles and had you join hands with him. After a moment of silence, he had you repeat some words after him in a language you did not understand. I'm glad I hired Colban. Well, you know... I actually do have the flu. Wow. You're confined to your bed, your body racked with aches and chills, you've contracted the flu. Really? I actually just had the flu. It was that simple. Okay, well, nothing to do about it. I'm definitely not going to go, my life is in your hands. We don't have to go all out to cure the flu. Just do what's the right option here. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Colban had chastised him firmly for it. Colban poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding you a spoonful. And I feel better. Fantastic. It's like we don't even have the flu at all. Good to see. Child lacks an education focus. For this child, I don't know. Let's just choose faith. It's something different. You know, let's see how that goes. It's one that it didn't tell us not to pick in the education guide, so let's see how it goes. My wife is pregnant again. We're both chaste. It's minus 15 for both of us. I mean, I do have Gruminaire, which is plus 20, but it's still minus 15 for both of us. I think depressed lowers it as well. It's minus 5. Yeah, flu doesn't lower it. Okay. But, you know, there's a lot of negatives going on here. Yeah, we don't really need any more children. Anyway, excellent, I guess. Excellent. Right. We're about to finish building in those two, which is quite nice. Ooh, what's popping up now? Also, our threat's gone down a little bit. Oh, let's negotiate. I'm not going to negotiate. I don't care. Is the answer there. Oh, I completely forgot. Duchess Esclarmont, I was going to put underneath my cousin here. But I can't. So I'm not going to do that. That's fine. Right. No need to worry. You've recovered well from the flu. Now, coughing, fever, and headache are just unpleasant memories. I feel better. Yeah, cool. Lost the flu. A daughter was born named Beatrice. I'm going to re-roll that. Ines? Una? Eleanor. Eleanor. We'll go for Eleanor. Right. I don't know. What other ones does it tell us that we can have? Etiquette says it's just bad. So, humility it says is good for vassals. I mean, yes, she's not really going to be in charge. Let's give her humility. Let's see what we can do with that. How old is our son? Our son is 10. We obviously can't ever show him off to the court as well because he's not in our court, but we can maybe do some stuff. So you got fussy. So fussy is a bad trait, but if we give him a diligent guardian, then his fussy can turn into diligent, apparently. Even though it says it can only be patient, greedy, or paranoid. Okay. Well, and also, when we're doing this, we want to find someone who is diligent, but also we want to find somebody who I think is smart, genius, quick, or yeah, so someone who's genius, quick, or shrewd as well. Okay, because that increases their chance of getting a higher level education, especially if they have good traits towards whatever we're going for. So let's find ourselves an educator. So I'm looking for anyone in our religious group who is my culture. I know we've kind of lowered it quite a lot, but let's see what we've got. And I then want them to be, although they have to be in my court probably, I think, for us to be able to do this, right? Yeah, they have to be... Oh, wait, no, I can choose all sorts of random people. They don't have to be in my court. That's fine. So, now we're looking for diligent. That's fine. Diligent, we've got quite a few. Is that a large list? Not that large list. There's a lot of nice... Like, there's a lot of green traits. Oh, wow. Indolf is just collecting them. Okay. He only has diligent out of the ones I was looking for, though. We're looking for quick, shrewd, and genius here. We do not have any more. We only have diligent. So, oh, there's quick. There we go. The top one, Roy. So, Roy, I would like you with your whatever you've got going on here. Oh, the other thing is, if they have good stats, that increases the chance that, you know, those random events to pop up and say, will you give up this for the child? And increases the chance that, well, actually, no, it allows that option to be available. And then if they're kind, charitable, or diligent, that increases the chance that they'll actually do it. But I think Roy is still a good choice. Yeah. He's quick and diligent, which is pretty much what we're going for. He's got 4 which are above 12. And 2 or more being above means that he can give ambitious, diligent, and patient. So, we'll see what we can do. Okay. That's fine. Apparently, it's safe for the educator. Because you become... if they choose ambitious, then they become rivals. So, the educator has to be honest, kind, or just for that to be safe. Because then they're not going to try... They're less likely to plot. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to still go for Roy, though. Roy... Will you educate my son? I suppose I should check the chat. I can't... Oh, wait. Can I invite Roy to my court, then? No. He will not accept an invitation. Why not? Opinion of Earl Dallin. Too high. Okay, so Roy's out. So that means in terms of other diligent ones, diligent and kind might be our next combo. So if I choose diligent, kind, and see who we got. Because kind are more... Well, I guess I could choose this guy. Because he's more likely, with his good traits, to give our son gregarious and honest. Or give him ambitious, diligent, or patient. Or erudite or chaste. Yeah, okay. Indulf, will you educate my... Well, I can't do it this way. Huh? Is Indulf not directly underneath me or something? He's not directly underneath me. That's an issue. Can I do it from this one? So I think it's unlikely, but if I search for Indulf, that's still not going to work. So actually, I probably just want to select a Guardian from this menu, despite having gone in all the other places. So let's assign a Guardian. So I'm still looking for Diligent. Diligent's top priority, right? Culture, I would prefer if it's Scottish, but that's fine. We got Diligent, and then if I go Kind, we got any Diligent Kind? We got this guy, Malaise. So he's malnourished, which is fine. Learning being above 12 means he's only likely to pass on erudite or chaste. So yeah, so let's maybe not go Kind. Maybe let's go. I mean, Diligent in itself makes him likely to pass off traits, but let's go Diligent Charitable. King of England only has one trait above 12, which is Intrigue, which means he'd give him Deceitful or Cynical. And then we have Ronald, who has no good traits. So actually, we don't want any of that. Is there a Shrewd? There's no Shrewd, unless I spelt that incredibly wrong, but I don't think I did. That's okay. Shrewd, Genius. There's no Genius, and I'm just checking. No Quick. Okay. So actually, now that we've gone through all of those and found that there are none, we should just give them the one that has the high traits that we want. So this one, with High Stewardship, gives them a chance of getting just Temperate and Brave and Wrath. I think that's who I want. I want Cod of the Welsh Revolt. However, he is of a revolt. So instead of that, I'm going to choose Usadine. Because he's Scottish, he's got alright traits, and he's in my court, so I can actually choose him. Yes, Usadine. Perfect. Yeah, I think Usadine is a fine educator. Yes, let's go with that. That should be fine. That means that he could potentially end up with Fussy turning into Diligent, Willful turning into Ambitious or Brave, which seems good to me. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. Right, spent a long time on that, but I think it was worth it. Just going a little bit deeper into that, yeah, into that little mechanic. My wife has food poisoning, but it's only mild. Okay, well, nothing to worry about then. Court physician has gained widespread renown, and after having worked in your court, he's now considered a renowned physician. Ooh, fantastic. That is, yeah, that's a lot of learning. Very, very good. After being skillfully treated by court physician Colban, my wife Melisande is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, making him like us, I suppose, is always a nice thing. Is he a commander? He is a commander. I should probably take him off being a commander, despite him being alright at it. Colban, I'm going to replace you with Malmure. Oh, no, he's my spy master. With Clamek? Yeah, with Clamek. There we go, that's fine. Carry on. We've changed our laws. When can I next change this law? In 4 years. Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to do in 4 years, is change that. Gets us an extra domain size. Starts lowering the number of vassals that we have. But again, it's not a worry. We only have 8 vassals. I mean, it's not like we have a massive number that we have to keep control of. Best in technological advancement. So that is, in this one, castle infrastructure, I think, right? Or town infrastructure gets us court and mustering grounds. Church infrastructure gets us that. Improved keeps might actually be best. Yeah, improved keeps I think is what I'm going to go with. Out of that we go construction for fast building. But we'll go improved keeps for a couple, and then maybe a trade practices just to round things out a little bit here. Anything else that we need? Religious customs, popular customs, probably not. Tolerance? Well, tolerance might become more and more important the larger we get, so we'll take it. Yeah, that's okay. How's our religion doing? Our religion is spreading. Yeah, it was a little bit small for a little bit there, but we started spreading out a little bit more, and we've taken a little bit more land up here. I've said a little bit a lot of times now, but that's okay. All of these buildings are about to finish at the same time. We're going to make so much when they're finished, probably. Okay, one of my commanders is better. Good news, good news. Okay. All of these are just finishing. Well, we're either going to make more or we're going to have a lot more retinue size, so one or the other. That person usurped a bishopric from one of my commanders. That's okay. Ignore Colban. Alistair. Yeah, you can be next. That's okay. A whole bunch of them finished. What we got here? We have another commander we need. So new commander. Oh, that's the Duke Clemic who just got better has been replaced. Okay. Osred of York. That's okay. Or Osred of York. You've made Uthred, my uncle, better at fighting. That's good. Yeah. It's our uncle, but is he not like the same age? He is pretty much the same age as us. Okay. Yeah. Gavin can be our next commander. Right. Richmond's the only one that's left. Is there anything else to build in York itself? Or are we done in York? Oh, no, because we upgraded our tech, we actually have the ability to get even more things in York. So, let's do that. When's the next castle town? We need castle next level of castle infrastructure. 2 levels of castle infrastructure. Oh, never mind. I will get the next castle walls. Yeah, because I can. Anything else here? I guess everything that's on that province, actually, everything that's on York, we can upgrade to the next level, can't we? If it's not already finished. Yeah, we'll get Castle Town there. We're going to start running out of money, but that's okay. We'll upgrade Castle Walls again. And we'll upgrade Castle Walls again. Just a little bit more tax all in that province. This one, we can upgrade Stamford Bridge. Can't get Castle Town yet. Could get that type of training ground. Let's get that type of training ground. That's fine. One below it. We get another Castle Town. Nice to see. And now we're out of money. Although we might still have enough to build like a very small thing. We can build castle fortifications somewhere. Which is fine, I suppose. Anything in this one? That might be the exact same one. It was the exact same one. Still castle fortifications everywhere. You know what? I'll build one lot of castle fortifications. That's fine. Right. And with that, I think it's time to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.